And now the starting lineup for tonight's game between the Pitkin Tigers and your Oak Hill Lady Rams. First for Pitkin, senior guard number 4, Maddie Thompson. Senior guard number 10, Tucker Perkins. Senior guard number 14, Heidi Nelson. Freshman guard number 22, Charlie Lynch. And sophomore guard number 1, Natalie Nolan. Now for your home team, Oak Hill Lady Rams. Starting forward, sophomore number 24, Lady Johnson. Junior guard number 12, Riley Ducey. Number 15, junior forward, Jody Jowers. Number 1, senior guard, Christina Green. And senior center, number 54, Alexis Dyer. Congratulations, everybody, for coming out and playing the game. Good luck to both teams.
Start something.
And we are back ready for action here. You hear the starting lineups. Doug Gant, Chuck Perkins, you're bringing you all of the action here from Oak Hill. This is a makeup game from the weather-related incidents. You see on your Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard, Oak Hill comes into it with a 22-12 record, whereas Pitkin comes in 21-12, both out of district. Both ready to just get out here and finish off their districts, make a push. One thing of note, Abby Robinson will not go tonight in this one. Got some hamstring issues. The guard for Pitkin, She will not go tonight. She's got hamstring issues, but the lineup is set. You heard it from there. Dyer is set to jump center. That looks like Tucker Perkins that's in there with her. And, boy, it's all ready to go. It's a beautiful Monday night here from Oak Hill, Elmer, Louisiana, and we're ready to go. You're watching Oak Hill basketball on 446 Sports. Dyer goes up there, and it is controlled by Pitkin in this one. Pitkin in the blue. There's a quick steal by Jowers. She's going to steal that, muscle her way in, unable to get it to fall. And, boy, there is Christina Green. Christina Green, as you remember, was our Quibido's player of the game out, when was that? Friday night is when that was, in that big 61-59 win over Hicks. Up into the front court they go. Slung over to the corner. That's going to be the first three that's up, and it's good. That three ball, Heidi Nelson gets that one to fall, and quickly Ducey is off and going the other direction.
And that does put your first points on the Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard that you see at the top of your screen.
Indeed it is. Jowers thought about trying the answer for it there. Going to get banged around and knocked out of bounds. Both of these teams predominantly blue. On there, of course, the road full dark uniforms for Pitkin in this one, and there's one that's thrown away. That's going to get back. Christina Green's got it. Boy, she had a 27-point night on Friday night. She's going to get her first opportunity as she goes to the free throw line in this one. Don't forget, tonight we will name our Quibido's player of the game. And guess what? I remembered the shirts tonight. That was the first thing that Christina Green asked me. She said, do you have my shirt? I said, yeah. I said, I got another one tonight, too.
That's
if
awesome.
You can get them both. And just because you won it last week doesn't mean you can't win it again.
Some 446 Sports merch, ladies and gentlemen.
That's exactly right. Look, this is the first of this green. You don't have to come over and look at it, but as I hold it up, this is the coveted one that they're going for tonight. Is our player of the game shirt that we give out too in here. So you can't beat fun at the old ball game.
Indeed.
Second free throw bounces around. It's no good. Ducey trying to battle for the rebound. Kicks it back out to Jowers. Slung around in the corner to Green. Over the top lane, he's got it. The sophomore guard trying to penetrate. Throws that one up, kind of helter-skelter, and it's up and it's in. That's a rebound and a basket for Christina Green. Going the other way, just a minute or so into this when Pitkin gets up and down the floor quickly. But there's Ducey with the steal, gets it out to Alexis. She tries to find Green on the run out, but a little errant on that first pass. Looks like Dyer is not showing any signs of of trouble from that sprained ankle that she had just a week ago. Where did I go with my scoreboard? That's the problem.
I'm working on it.
Are you?
I'm
Okay.
fixing to get it up and running so you can keep on doing your thing.
All right. The shot is up there. It is 3-2. Pitkin leads this one. Foul is going to be whistled on Jody Jowers. She gets her first, and that's the first team foul. Pitkin set to inbound, and that shot is rejected down low, spun around. They'll try another three. That one's deep, and it's no good. Duce does a good job of blocking out. Got Laney on the run out. She's going to settle herself, go to the basket, but that one is blocked. Boy, Pitkin does a good job of getting a hand on a basketball. Over into the corner, thinking about three. That one is stolen. Duce's got 3 steals early in this one. Oh, good over-the-shoulder pass. Kicked back out. That's Jody for 3. High arcing shot, very characteristic of the shot she takes. This one's Briley. She's got it. 3-ball downtown, Briley Duce. And back into the lead goes Oak Hill for the first time tonight, 5-3.
And that's a throwaway there. Ball will go over to Oak Hill. They inbounded the ball and just threw it overhead.
Checking in now is 23, Marilyn Aiden, and also number 12, Jocelyn Johnson, make their way in there. Again, 5-3, we'll have the Wallace. It seems like every time we have to get that Wallace Eye Associate scoreboard. Let me tell you, it's not them, it's me. Jody for 3, misses that one.
Did that update on the scoreboard?
It did not.
All right. Might have to get a refresh on there.
Let's see on this side of it. Spun around there. Yeah, we'll have to get back and refresh that as it's hung up in there. Inside to Duce, but taken around. Boy, the quick hands of this guard-laden unit from Pitkin really gets to the basketball. That one's inside. That's going to be an opportunity for an and one as Maddie Thompson will go to the basket, and she'll get the opportunity to shoot this one. We'll make our way down to the scoreboard and try to get a reset on that for you, Chuck. And there we go. It is 5-6 now, 6-5 in this one as the free throw is good. So Maddie Thompson has that one. 446 Sports proud to bring you this action tonight. Laney Johnson fires that one off the mark, and boy, Oak Hill did a little bit better last game, but were ice cold and have not hit the shots that they've needed to hit down the last week or last couple of weeks or so, down this last stretch. But they're so dominant at getting shots on getting shots off. That's inside to Jowers. She tries to muscle her way in. And so you see they go away from the outside game and work it inside to Jowers, and they collapse on Jowers, does number 23, Marilyn Aiden, and that is her first personal foul. Second team foul, going to send an out of bounds on the baseline. Good pass inside, Christina Green trying to get the hoop and the harm. She's fouled. She'll go to the basket. That is Maddie Thompson. She's whistled for her first personal foul. And that will send Green to the line. She's got 2 points on the afternoon. I guess it's still considered afternoon, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
That one is up and it's in.
Even all the way out here in Oak Hill, it's still afternoon.
Knotted at 6. Again, big thanks to Wallace Eye Associates. Free throw bounces front iron and no good, and down goes Cetus. Cetus comes into the game. Braley is in there. Jowers going to be whistled for the foul. When she'll go straight up, she usually gets a good block on it, but when she swats at it, that's when the trouble comes in, and that's the second personal foul for Jowers, and that's going to get Alexis Dyer back into the ballgame. First one up and good by Aiden. That's her first basket of the game. And back in the lead. Boy, they keep up with ties and lead changes at the next levels, and these things are back and forth. Gets both of those to fall. Over to the corner is Cetus. Now at the top of the wing, I guess, is where it should be more than the corner. Haven't seen Cassie Lacaze. She'll make her way in, but it was the early foul trouble for Jowers really that caused this early substitution. Green trying to get inside, kind of a hard pass to Johnson. Laney's going to take it. She'll bang around and just out of bounds. Looked like Johnson drew the contact. No foul, no call there. 4:34 remaining in the first half. And there's the aforementioned Cassie Lacaze. We just talked about her, and she'll swap spots with Laney Johnson.
Man, you ever thought about calling the weather? You forecasting there.
Well, I'm going to tell
deep
you,
subject
you
for shallow
come
minds.
to these, and you get an idea of the rotation and into the mind
Right.
of Coach Casey West. And look, that's an interesting place to be. I can tell you that. Personal foul whistled on number 1, Natalie Nolan. She gets the foul. And it's her first. It'll send Christina Green to the line for more free throws.
Also number 1.
First one up, and it is good. Christina had 27 the other night. She's got she's got 4 on the evening, had the basket, and now she's got a couple of free throws. Has struggled a little bit from the line early on. Seemed like she righted the ship on that one, as she's made 3 of her last 4, and we are knotted at 8. Here's that pressure by Oak Hill that you'll see a lot on a made basket, but Pitkin just throwing that one away. We're able to recover and come to the near side now. There's a block by Dyer. She said, Dyer,
Not in my house.
the denier.
Yes, I
How
like
about
it.
that? I'm liable to get booed out of here. Not welcome. There goes Alexis to the basket, unable to get that one to fall, but she'll go to the line, and boy, these fouls are starting to mount up. That is whistled on Tucker Perkins. That's her first, and already 5 team fouls. So Oak Hill will be shooting the rest of the way. Alexis with an opportunity for her first points.
Since most people go back and watch it after the broadcast is over, you might get booed the next time you walk in.
There's a good chance of that. I think I do each time. But I wore the Oak Hill shirt this time, so I'm matching the blue that they all have out there tonight. The senior center goes up and calmly drains both of them. Back the other way goes Pitkin, and Cassie's going to be whistled for the foul on the baseline. That'll be the 4th team foul. They give that to Christina Green.
Wow.
Had her on the inside, and I was a little shocked. Thought it was Cassie as she initiated the contact a little earlier. There you see the records up at the top also on our Wallace High Associates scoreboard. Inbounds for 3. That one's up, no good. Dyer there for the rebound. Pulls that one down. And she's going to get rushed from behind, and that'll send Dyer to the line to shoot more free throws. That is Maddie Thompson. That's her second, and 16 fouls here in the first, and that's mounting up. Already down a player in Abby Robinson is Pitkin, as she's the starter that didn't go because of the hamstring. There's Dyer back to the line. Free throw rolls in and out of there, and checking back in is Charlie Lynch. She is the freshman guard from Pitkin. She's going to be a good one to watch. Cheer team from Pitkin very loud with their intentions of wanting her to miss it, but
indeed.
doesn't listen. The cheerleader jinx, I don't think, is as strong as the announcer jinx. I can get them to miss one easy. That one to the near side. There goes Lynch throwing that 3 out. She drains that one. That is Tucker Perkins for 3. Must be the name, Chuck?
It is, got to be.
Doug Gann, Chuck Perkins. Christina Green goes to the line, unable to get that to fall.
And there she got the back.
Gets her board and her bucket. Christina Green, another rebound. 2. She's got 7 as Lacaze nearly takes that one away, but Duce is there to finish things off. Briley trying to go coast to coast, instead kicks it outside to Christina. There's that little running one-hander. Shots aren't falling like we saw last game, but my goodness, Christina had the game of her life probably a few days ago. Oh, diving into it, and that's one thing about them. They go there after it. That's Cetus that comes out of there with it, and that is going to be Lentz that's whistled for the foul. And continue, we told you this will draw out a period, a first quarter like it is, as they continue to foul. Just the first on Lentz, but already the 7th team foul here in just the first quarter.
I'm going to have to go back and watch this one, because whenever they're having a little exchange down here at the bottom, it looked like one of the Pitkin players was trying to do a one-leg takedown on Duce there for a moment.
I saw that a couple of trips down the floor ago. Don't forget, the new website launches tomorrow, 446sports.com. It's up right now, but you can't see anything on it. But tomorrow we'll have that up there, complete with all of our live streams and articles and our sponsors and everything you need to know about local high school sports. And some of the things that, well, it don't really matter if you know or not. We just aimlessly babble to fill content. But I think you'll find a good read on it each day. So check out 446sports.com in the morning. That three is up, and it's no good. Christina takes that one right away from Duce. She pulls down another rebound. Dyer, she likes to shoot from there. Green will pull that one down, unable to get it to fall. Dyer the same, and Duce sets it down. I like what they've done since that Anacoco game. There's Green for downtown.
Wow.
Christina Green's got it to fall, and she's got 10 first quarter points, does Christina Green. And she might have said, do you have my shirts? Timeout on the floor. We're going to take it with them and be right back after our title sponsor, Valex Federal Credit Union.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Back to live action we go. You see it on the Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard. This is a 6-0 run. It was 11-11 a couple of minutes ago. And that one slapped away, saved by Green. Settles in, gets it back to Duce. The point we were making about it, there's Laney from downtown. She gets that one to go. Laney Johnson from downtown. And that three ball is there. Dyer, who has been everywhere tonight.
Knocks that one foul.
I'm very impressed. And she looked like she came back after that time she missed due to the sprained ankle last game. She has come back on, not feeling any ill will of that one. 20-point quarters is what Oak Hill likes to have, and that's going to be Cetus that's whistled for the foul.
23, yeah.
Yep. Cetus has that one, and that will send Pitkin now to the line. That is Heidi Nelson. She's got an opportunity for two shots here. First one is up and good, and that stops that 9-0 run that Oak Hill had been on from the 11-11 mark. And that really opened things up, gave them a little bit of breathing room, but that second free throw is up and it's good. And we've got a sub checking back in. That is Madison Johnson. Oh, correction. Yeah, that is Madison Johnson is back in there. Johnson, Aiden, Jocelyn Johnson, Nolan, and we have to see the other Pitkin player that is out there. That's Laney Johnson's going to dive her way into it, and that one is saved back in, but over to Pitkin. And now they have a minute 28 to see what they're able to do with this. If they can answer, oh, there's a good block by Christina. Appreciate our friends from Urban Cast making it out here tonight.
Yes,
good to see. Good to see those guys. Back over the top. That one dropped away. Duce is going to be the recipient of the steal there, but just fell into her hands as a lost ball. Cetus fires away, hits nothing but backboard on that, but Green is there to snatch another one away. Duce thought about it. She's going to work inside to Alexis. Alexis hit that one off the backboard, and they're going to whistle Dyer for the foul, and I don't know about that one. And we'll get an accurate foul count and score count. We keep it pretty close on there. That is Marley Aiden that will go to the free throw line, set to check in. Lacaz is coming back in, and Amaya will make her way in there, the first time that we have seen her this evening.
This first one hits the back of the rim and bounces back out. No good.
Really impressed by the shooting of Quartz. We saw her towards the end of the game last game and really come out and did well. Second one up, and it is good also. 20-14. Under a minute. Doug Gant, Chuck Perkins, 446 Sports bringing you all the action. Hope to have some highlights up here. Oh, good spin move inside by the senior center. And Dyer's got 6. Green has 10. And what a night it has been already. That one back up top. 37 seconds and counting. Thought about the 3, but passed it. Had a good opportunity. That one, though, is up, and it's no good. That one shot was by Jocelyn Johnson. Long rebound controlled by Pitkin. Unable to get that one to fall. Duce taps around to herself, and she's got 1 on 3. May be advised to break that back out, and she does. Spins it around to Johnson. Swung out to Quartz, and Quartz was ready to fire that one away. And it looks like Coach Casey wanted them to just pull back a little bit and run off some clock. 7 seconds to go in this one. 6 and 5. And a foul. Boy, that is a tough, tough foul with time running out, as that's going to send Duce or John Johnson to the line, Lainey Johnson. And that's, boy, you get bailed out when you're that far away from the basket with 4 seconds left. The only thing that can save you is a foul that's right there.
Yeah, she's going to be shooting 2 here for 4.6.
Yep, saw that on there. Missed the first one.
I was trying to work it in there.
I got you. Second free throw is up, and it is good. 4 points here in the first by Lainey Johnson. Been a long first quarter when you get those free throws going. That was at the buzzer, not going to go. 23-14 at the end of one. We'll be right back right after this. Back courtside here in Elmer, Louisiana, the campus of Oak Hill High School. And again, just delighted to be here. 23-14 first quarter lead for Oak Hill in this one. Oak Hill will have the ball as the possession arrow had their way, and Duce with an opportunity. There was a 9-0 run over about a 2.5, 3-minute stretch that really spread this thing out for Oak Hill. That's inside to Jowers. Leads with a shoulder, unable to get it to fall. Johnson tries to slap that one away, but it is controlled by Pitkin, and they go all the way down the floor and have numbers. That one is inside, bouncing around, and it is good. Tucker Perkins gets that one to go. And not going anywhere is Pitkin in this one. Dyer swung over to Green. She'll fire the 3, bangs around, no good. And the rebounding advantage the last few minutes has been there for Pitkin. Spun around, near foul by Jowers, but Dyer pulls that rebound out. It'll go over to Duce. Now inside to Green once again, and she's up and in with that one. Starts off the way she ended that. Christina's got 12, too, my goodness. She's got 12 on the evening. That one aired out. Jowers there with another rebound. Student Sexton letting them hear air ball. Duce throws that one away. She was looking for Green in the corner, but unable to get that one to fall. 25-16, you see that on the Wallace High Associates scoreboard. Big thanks to Saddler's Towing for that scroll that is down low. You see that? Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'd love that if you did it. It doesn't cost you anything to do. It's absolutely free. Oh, inside the lane it goes to Christina. She's got it and spun back over to the far side. Duce going to kick it back out, trying to return the favor. That's over in the corner to Johnson. She'll try from three. Bangs that one off, no good, and rebound is controlled and down by Aiden. Going to go out of bounds, knocked away, but will be there. Covered a lot of games last week, and if you subscribe to our channel, which doesn't cost you anything, it'll update you anytime that we go live. We talked to you about it just a minute ago. But, yeah, we had a good run on it last week. Got up over 2,000. That one just uncontested into the basket. Have to get a little on there and stop ball. Natalie Nolan gets that one to fall. 7-point margin for Oak Hill. Nearly thrown away again. But Ducey's going to try to get it and just set ball up there. Probably Ducey has a 2-point field goal now to go with her 3 from a little earlier, and she's got 5. Over into the corner. No thought for the 3 until they get to the top, and that's where they'll take it. Bangs off front iron. Ducey pulls that one down and controlled back to Jowers, where Jody will take it up the floor. Kicked off in the corner to Laney, but Laney just unable to grab that one. Now Christina, she'll fire that one up. Bangs around. Dyer there for the board and the bucket. Dyer really having herself a good game rebounding. She's got 7 on the evening, and another personal foul. She's going to get whistled for her second. Just trying a little bit too much on that one. Not really sure what our schedule looks like this week. I'd love to tell you where we were going to be the rest of the week, but I haven't looked further than tonight.
This is a good one to look at, I promise you.
3-pointer from the corner, bangs in and out of there, and Jowers gets hit in the mouth. And inadvertently, but Perkins is going to get whistled for the foul.
Not sure if that was a right or a left. I didn't really see, but it was a cross. Yeah.
It was a quick one, yeah. Jowers looks to, she's as tough as anybody you'll find out there. There's no doubt about it. Getting set to check back in is Maddie Thompson. She's got a couple of fouls. Ducey trying to go the distance, but unable. There's another run out. And what we wanted to tell you was this was what happened to them in that Anacoco game. Anacoco seemed to get behind the defense until they started drifting a player back. Generally, it's Lacaz when she's in there, as you do see Maddie Thompson make her way in. She will swap places with Perkins, who has 5 on there. But Lacaz would drift back, and you see a play when there's a long rebound, she'll drop back. 3-ball, wow. Corner pocket up, and it's good. That is Natalie Nolan. She's got 5. Ties for the lead with 3 other Pitkin players. Green kicks it back out. Laney's going to try her hand at it. She gets that one. Top of the key for 3.
Matchy for
Laney
3.
Johnson. Laney's got 7. Good, well-rounded effort as they're making their way just over the outstretched hands. Good ball movement, but now thrown to the corner. Pitkin will have to reset, but that defense by Oak Hill tightens up, and Laney's going to get whistled for the foul from behind.
It's an excellent hustle by Green to get back down here to help with those numbers that Pitkin had against Oak Hill to cause this chaos that they're in now.
Right, Cetus checks in now for Jowers. Jowers favoring that jaw a little bit as she got hit with it, trying to go back-to-back with 3s. Dyer's got to watch out.
Didn't see Sneaky Pete there.
Looking for a held ball and nothing called. Boy, that's the definition. If you want to know the definition of letting them play, look that video up later, because that's indeed what it was.
That was up close and personal, too.
Going back the other way now, there's a good block by Briley. Yeah, can't really think past tonight in this one, but we'll put it out on our Facebook, so you'll be able to keep. And we'll launch it on our new website that's coming around. Dyer pulls down another board, kicks this one out.
Those long arms, she was able to pull that one back in.
Yeah, that wingspan she has. Oh, there goes Green to the basket, gets that one. Good dish coming inside.
Good steal. Green going back at it.
Green's fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Doug, you're talking about the website and having it back up. And if I'm going to have a column, can I have a joke of the day?
You absolutely cannot. 100% you cannot.
How about a words to ponder?
No, sir.
Okay.
334. The word to ponder is no.
K-N-O-W. That's where I would put out the knowledge.
First one up from Christina is good. Couple of subs making their way back in for Pitkin. That is Lentz, the freshman. Boy, and we told you she's going to be a good one. Lexi Straw, the 33, also makes her way back in. 15 points in this one for Green. And look, there is nothing in the bylaws that says she can't be back-to-back player of the game.
This is true.
Missed the second one. See what I told you about that announcer jinx a little earlier? It's a thing.
It is.
I talked her right out of that free throw. Long three, looked on range, but unable to get there. Bounces around. There's Alexis. Briley with a spin move. Out of sorts with that one. Green trying to get in there, knocked it out of the hands, I think, of Cetus. Cetus was in position, but Green knows no speed, but full speed. Or Laney, you're right, Laney doing a great job of just getting back defensively. And what they called a hell ball. Boy, that was a quick one. As long as it took to call the one earlier, jumping back in this one, Madison Johnson. Goodness.
Mishandled that one, trying to make a quick pass run around the top. Mishandled it.
Back outside, they've got it top of the key. Thought about it, but now won't make their way in. Oh, and there's Laney Johnson with a big block. And that's one thing about these Oak Hill Lady Rams. They look to deny the basketball any opportunity that they get. I think when Jowers had got in trouble a little bit, it was when she was swiping at it rather than just the block on there. But they all do such a great job. Corner three, no good. Rebound held up. Oh, and that's just Green diving in there. Ducey's going to throw it away. And we've got a run out. That's going to be Johnson going to the basket, get the assist to Dyer, but it all started down low. 9 points now for Laney Johnson. That one up, and it's no good. Kind of a scrum underneath. Basket
Laney
up,
Johnson,
and we'll see who
battered.
gets that one. I guess that looked like Maddie Thompson. If it is, she's got 5. And Lacaz set to check back in, as well as Courts. That one knocked away and out of the hands, and that'll get the subs refreshed in there, and you'll see Natalie Nolan. Did I mention a big thanks out to our friends at Urban Cast that made it out here tonight? Great to see those guys out here tonight. Doing a lot of great things for this area, doing a lot of great things for sports in this area, and we're excited about things in the future with those guys. 2:08 to go until halftime. Doug Gann, Chuck Perkins, 446 Sports. That one's inside the Cetus. Had to call that one. Didn't get it to go. You got to call bank shots. That one didn't work. Sliding and falling and falling and sliding and coming out of there with it is Green after the race down the court.
Landed hard on that one.
Speaking of court, she gets it inside. Thought she would fire that one up. Didn't do it. Jowers set to come back in, as well as Marley Aiden. Don't forget, we'll name our Quibidos player of the game. Did you see the Southern Air Cool play of the game from that LSU men's game?
What? I missed it. Tell me about it, Doug.
Right. Isaiah Howard to Cashy Nat throws it down. Laney is going to get fouled shooting 3.
Was that from the LSUA camera system that they were using?
No, it wasn't, as a matter of fact. But that foul is on Natalie Nolan, gets her first. And Laney will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair and a half, I guess, to shoot 3.
Yeah, why not?
First one bangs back iron, no good. Free throw miss is starting to mount up. 7 free throw misses for. She
missed everything on that one.
Yeah, and look, Jody and Christina come out and say, look, to the young sophomore, just clear your mind just a bit. Relax and do what you do every day.
Well, down here on this other end, she was getting battered pretty hard down here. Every time she'd go to get up, somebody landed on top of her again. So it reminded me of the old WWE.
Johnson 1 for 5 from the free throw line. There's a good move going inside. That one's up and off the iron, no good. Rebound controlled. It's long and no good, but there is Pitkin to control these long rebounds as a minute 23 remaining on the clock in the second. Looks like Ducey's coming back in, and that's good hands here.
There's the principal out here at Oak Hill. There's Mr.
right.
Mark Roberts.
Mr. Roberts getting some work in down there on the floor.
Saving somebody's equipment from
That's right.
being basketball.
Told you they treated us well out here.
Yes, indeed.
1:12 to go to the top. Jowers fakes that, and she'll kick it back outside to Cassie. Cassie over the head, and just a little bit off sorts, but still a 14-point lead in this one. Not a high-scoring quarter, just 14 for Oak Hill, but they've held Pitkin to 9. Green unable to get that to fall, and that rebound is controlled and down by Nolan. Going the distance, not going to get it to fall. Jowers pulls that ball down, and Ducey with 34. A lot of time left on the court. They'll be able to pull this one back as there's 30 seconds to go here in the first half. And Ducey content to sit back, while if Pitkin's going to sit back in that zone and let you do it, then you run that time off. It's more of a man, but her man content not to pick her up there. And just let them run some clock out and set up so that last shot is ready to go. Over to Green, inside to Jowers they go, and that basket is there. Count the basket. Great work inside by Jody Jowers. Gets her first basket of the game, and now an opportunity for the and one. Again, we'll get points added up. We'll get everything added up. And coach from Pitkin not excited. 1.2 remaining here in the first half. It's up and it's good. And a 40-point half, you absolutely know that Coach Casey West will take. At the buzzer, but not going to count. Off the back iron. It is 40-23, 17-point cushion for Oak Hill in this one. Nothing is comfortable. You know they got to come out and keep pressing. We'll have some updates for you. We'll do all of that when we come back. You're watching Oak Hill basketball and girls high school sports on 446 Sports.
The fine folks at BK Distributors want to thank all the educators for weathering the storms, so to speak, through 2020 and beyond. Thank you for your dedication to our children. The end of the school year awards are now available. Any type of award, trophies, banners, plaques, they do it all at BK Distributors. So with school almost out, that means summer leagues are in full swing. New items, same great prices, and fast turnaround. BK Distributors, Highway 20 in East Pineville behind
We've all seen how quickly things can change. Everything from the world around us to the cost of things we use on a daily basis. That's why we all need someone in our corner to keep our family protected while still watching out for our pocketbook. I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. There's no better time than now to complete an insurance review to make sure you're properly covered and not paying too much. Whether it's in our office, at your home, or your place of business, let us help you find peace of mind. If you're in need of your insurance checkup, whether auto, home, or life, talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
Here's exciting news from Wallace Eye Associates for the treatment of glaucoma and cataracts. Thanks to recent advancements, our cataract specialists can now surgically treat your glaucoma during cataract surgery. Our new dual procedure is covered by Medicare and most insurance carriers for qualified patients. Scan the QR code now or call 318-448-4488 to schedule your cataract consultation at Wallace Eye Associates, where we're advancing the art of cataract care.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Time for our red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. It's hot out there, and we want to cool you down with some great savings on your new AC unit. Right now, you could save on a new energy-saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Plus a 10-year parts and labor warranty. Just need a repair? We got you covered too, with $50 off any repair backed by a 2-year parts and labor warranty. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
We are back here courtside. Oak Hill 40-23 lead this one. Christina Green off to another big game. She's got 15 in this one.
What?
Lainey Johnson has 9. Alexis Dyer with 7. A lot of rebounds for Dyer. Briley Ducey with 5. Jody Jowers has 3. And Braylee Cetus added 1. And Oak Hill set, ready to go. 4 players with 5 points for Pitkin, 1 with 3. And foul trouble for Pitkin as well. That's Christina from the corner. 3-ball, corner pocket. Christina Green, and starts off just how she ended the last game. And this one, Chuck, on the brink of getting ugly.
My goodness, yes, indeed. Caught me over here like grazing like a cow a second.
Air ball from Pitkin. And, again, they are missing Abby Robinson, one of their key players in here. Got a little bit of a hamstring issue. But, you know, the thought is you want her for the playoffs and that run that Pitkin will make. And they will. They will. They are in that non-select Division 5. They're ranked number 5, and that's that tough one that's just swallowed up with Anacoco and Hicks and Fairview. And, boy, that's a tough bracket. Inside to Dyer, doesn't get that to fall. Good look from
back in there by Green.
Lainey Johnson, but Christina Green able to get the board in the bucket, and she, I'm telling you, is rolling towards another player of the game honor. Johnson, and no call as Lainey sets up for the block or the charge, but 5 points for Christina Green. And they say the first 2 or 3 minutes of a second half is going to kind of tell you the way it's going to go, and that's 5. And now Christina has 20 in this one.
Might want to watch Lainey there. She got rattled earlier, like I said, underneath with and she just hasn't seemed like she's been on mark with those free throws earlier. So
she'll go to the basket here to shoot a couple. That foul is on Maddie Thompson, and she is now the 3rd Pitkin player with 3 fouls on her. Lainey will go to the line. She's got 9, looking for double figures in this one tonight. First free throw bounces back right iron and is out of there. Second one for Lainey as well, rolls out of there, and Lainey has had a tough go of it at the free throw line tonight. 1 of 7 from the charity stripe. Working her way in. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it will stay with Pitkin. Guess they're saying it went off the hands of one of the Oak Hill players. 22-point margin in this one, the largest. That's a 3. It's up, and it's good from the corner from downtown. That's Natalie Nolan. That's her second 3. Now she's got 8. Leads all the Pitkin players with 8 points. Lainey now working her way inside. Falls and goes down hard. Going to be out of bounds. And look, a couple of trips they'll let them play. A couple of trips they won't. And so we'll see. I think there is a 35-point margin that leads to the clock running. There's Dyer on the run out. She's going to give it back to Ducey, who kindly returns the favor. And it is back to Alexis Dyer, who has 9. Great ball movement underneath the goal. Shot up and no good. Jowers powers that one down.
Wow, like that.
Out to Lainey. She's going to keep trying it. Misses that one back iron. Rebound controlled there. Oh, but dropped it. Hustling in is Jody Jowers, and that's going to go over the top. Oh, timeout is whistled. Coach Casey West will take the timeout.
That was great recovery down there, sliding in to get the ball, but making sure she did not go out of bounds.
We're going to take it from one of our newer sponsors, and that's Certified Transmission. Don't go anywhere.
There are some things in life you can fix, and some things are better left to the professionals. When your vehicle has transmission problems, what will you do? Go where you know.
Go where you know, Certified Transmission.
Back to Oak Hill. You see the Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard as Oak Hill well on their way to their 23rd win of the season. They'll move to 23-12 if this thing holds up. We don't see any reason why it wouldn't. Pitkin will drop to 21-13. A lot of basketball to go, but you just kind of watch the way it's going inside the green. That bounces off. Boy, did I put the ultimate announcer jinx on him here. Long touchdown pass with those AFC and NFC playoffs around the just happened.
Wow.
Foul is whistled on Jody.
And a little chip shot there.
That's her third, and that's going to send Marley Aiden to the line. She was 3 for 3 from the free throw line in the first half. Misses that one badly off front iron, and that's going to get Cetus up and in there, and she'll swap places with Jowers. Again, 20 points on this one from Christina Green. The senior has just had a pretty solid 3 weeks. Up and over the top, unable to get that one to fall, but there's Christina Green, gets her own rebound and the bucket. 22 now, hit 27 on Thursday night, looking to equal or better that. Don't know how much long the starters will be in there banging around. The foul is whistled on Cetus, and she's like, wait, what? Braley gets her second personal foul. We'll see you, Jack. Big shout out again to the folks at Urban Cast made their way out, and that's a long three. Boy, she has been firing those. Natalie Nolan with her third from beyond the arc, 49-30, excuse me. Chuck, a little bit more fast-paced than that old soccer was.
Well, I'm going to tell you, that consolation game was really fast-paced, back and forth, because that shorter field, and they didn't stop.
Bangs around and no good. They shorter field. They shrank the field?
Yes.
Huh. All right.
Instead of being 120, it was 80.
Laney from downtown. She gets that one to go. Laney Johnson, her third three-pointer of the game. Look, free throw line, she's struggling. Beyond the arc, she's not. That's 12 for Laney. Going up to the basket, and they will count it. Laney right back the other way, picks up her third personal foul. That basket good from Jocelyn Johnson, her first. She'll go to the line for the and one, and Lacaze comes in to swap places with Laney. So you got Duce and Green, Cetus and Dyer, and Cetus pulls that board down, and Lacaze out on the floor for the Rams of Oak Hill. Again, if you're watching us over on YouTube, we invite you to subscribe to that. It doesn't cost you anything, but it'll keep up with everything that we do. Hit that notification bell, and you'll be notified every time we go live. Into the corner of Cetus. Three ball rolls around, no good. Unable to get to it, but the rebound controlled by Heidi Nelson, poked away by Dyer, and it will be Pitkin ball. And here comes kind of a somewhat pressure. It's a controlled pressure, and they'll pick it up there, and that causes a turnover. Lacaze gets it back to Cetus. Little two-man game there as they go back and forth with the basketball. Up top, it goes to Green. Yeah, that was the ASL soccer championships that were in town. Southwest Louisiana Knights won the JV and the varsity. Didn't lose a game all year.
Wow, yes, that's impressive.
Lacaze from downtown, unable to get that one to fall, and it's going to go out the other way to Pitkin.
An impressive organization, and all the sports that they bring and make available for that group of young men and ladies.
There's an elbow that's being thrown down there.
Yeah,
that's going to be an offensive foul. It's got to be. And, boy, temper starting to flare just a little bit as that offensive foul was whistled on Marley Aiden, and she's going to be whistled for her third. Maya Korch will come in, and that will get Dyer off the floor. And Dyer's got a little something to chirp back to him out there. You know, that's the first time that I think that we've seen that
aggression?
Yeah, out of her. But, I mean, she's just been getting banged around down there.
She really has.
Ball thrown away. It is pulled back in by Lentz, the freshman. Boy, going to watch her career. She's going to be a good one. Inside dish. That one's up no good. Court's unable to pull that one down. But It is out on Pitkin.
Kind of surprised on that one.
Much to the chagrin of the Pitkin crowd here. Court's unable to hit on that one, but what do you know? Green's there. Duce driving in, going to be knocked away and out of bounds. Good defensive pressure by the Lentz again, and have been so impressed with her throughout the entirety of this one. Cetus has it back up top to Briley. Green in the corner. Three ball is up, and it's good. 3 ball, corner pocket, Christina Green. And all I can say is, my goodness. That shot back the other way for 3. Heidi Nelson gets that one to fall. Green had 10 in the first, 10 in the third, sandwiched around 5 in the second. She's got 25 on the night. And a block right there. I don't know of anybody that's playing at a higher level right now than Christina Green.
Oh, look at that back feed.
Inside dish,
beautiful.
Cetus to Lacaz, and those two are going to be playing together for a while, and that's just beautiful. 22-point margin in this one, and they're going to call a block against Lacaz. Oh, they call that
34.
34 is Courts. And Rosalind Doucet makes her way in there now. So Courts whistled for that foul. Just the 4th. So they'll shoot on the next foul. But look for some of those younger players. Heck, I say younger. A lot of them are younger already that are in there playing.
Yeah, this is true.
Under 2 minutes to go, 1:53 remaining in this one. Oak Hill comfortably on top of this one by 22. Spun over, but the three-point shooting of Pitkin has kept them in it. And that time, driving up and into the basket is Lentz, who gets that one to fall. That's her first basket that I have for her, but it's been all over the place defensively. Into the corner goes Doucet, fires that one, bangs around, no good. Trying to get the rebound, and they'll all effort. And look at Courts doing work from the floor.
Yes, right there in front on her knees and batting the ball away to slow it down.
Stopping the progression down the court is what you want to do. And look at the double team has Doucet there, and they'll help up Nelson. It's a good show of sportsmanship there. Boy, you look around up and down, and there's a couple of candidates for it, but 25 points by Green in this one, and she is really making things happen. Again, this 3-game stretch between Anacoco, Hicks, and Pitkin now, and Green is playing as a higher level as anybody is in the state. Prove me wrong.
Right.
Doucet going to the basket. It's up, rolls around, no good. She does it offensively and defensively. Doucet goes back in there. She's going to get whistled for the foul. They will whistle that on Briley. Her first personal foul. That is the 5th team, though, and that's going to send Pitkin to the line, shooting the rest of this 46.2. If we can get a clock stoppage on 44.6 seconds, I don't see it happening.
That would be awesome. Let's see.
We would on our clock.
We absolutely would.
Senior center Dyer getting set to get back into the game. Cooler Head has been there, and she will swap places with Amaya Courts.
I wholeheartedly did not hear exactly what you said there. I thought you said senior citizen Dyer.
Senior center,
yes.
Alexis Dyer.
I just had to look down like, who are we talking about?
Bangs around, that's one of the easier rebounds that Dyer's ever going to get, as it just banked right down to her. Final 40 on the clock for Oak Hill. Pitkin not content to sit back and lay off in the man and let Oak Hill run the clock off anymore. Don't know how deep into this 4th we'll see the starters. 25 seconds and counting. Green exhibiting her dribbling skills now. That pass almost got away from her. Doucet going to kick it out in the corner to Rosalind. 8 and 7 and 6. Briley's got to get it something going now. 5 and 4 and 3. Green kicks it back to Dyer from downtown, and she's got it at the buzzer. Alexis Dyer from downtown. And that will give the senior center 12 on the game. We'll be back right after this from BU Designs.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, It's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Lock On.
Back to here, we do understand that our internet is dropping in and out on us on here. We'll work on that just a little bit, try to get that reconnected. We are back.
It all started.
Getting things going back for you. Again, we understand there's been some technical difficulties, but we will have this back up in its entirety tonight before the night is over. As we've got this recorded, you'll see that one up and is no good. So it probably froze a lot on you guys, but hang in there with us. Not sure what happened in that one. Here it is, 7:51 to go in the fourth. 60-38, and Green going to the line. Gets her first one, that is 26. Looking to tie her high of 27 that she had on. She's gonna have to wait another trip down to do it though. She's got 26. Struggling to see what happened on the disconnect on the internet, but we are up and back and going, we do believe. Green gonna go to the basket. She'll go back to the free throw line to shoot another two. Student section letting them know that, well, in fact, they can't do that.
Appreciate that.
Two personal fouls here, and this could really drag out the fourth if Pitkin gets into foul trouble. First one rolls around, and it's good, and that is 27 now for Christina Green. And Chuck, I don't know, she's been that force again. She may be the first two-time shirt winner. Foul's going to be called at the end of that one. They'll whistle that on 23. That's Aiden, and third personal foul. And that is her fifth personal foul. That's the fifth on Aiden, so she's fouled out of tonight's contest. And the student section showing no love in here as they're singing goodbye, and the girls on the floor are loving it. But, boy, it's a tough place to play here. Still concerned about why we had our delay in there, but all is well, and we're up and we're good and we're going here. Back up top, Ducey's got it over into the corner. Green thought about it. Dyer gets double teamed, but that's not gonna keep her from going with a little turnaround. Unable to get it to fall. Quickly back the other way goes Pitkin down into the corner. Three up and no good by Nolan. Just trying to shoot their way back into it as that one is missed as well. Knocked away by Jowers, but controlled still by Pitkin. There's Laney. Laney's going to get whistled for the foul. She's had a rough night as it's come to calling fouls on her. That's her fourth personal foul, and that'll get Cassie Lacaze back into the game. And anyway, this game will be up non-paused in its entirety. So glad this didn't happen to us last week. That one up and rolls around and banged out of bounds by Pitkin's number one, Nolan, who has just been all over the place. She has been such a solid player. 27 on Thursday night for Christina Green, 27 on the night. I'm sorry, 28 so far tonight. So she equals that by one, her number there. I'm sorry, give her 30 on the evening. This has just been such an impressive
Almost a steal.
3 days. Yeah, Ducey is whistled for that one. And Chuck, look, I'm not going to shy away from two shirts at all on anybody as Christina Green has really You got to look at each one of them, and I'm not one of those where you got a shirt last time and you get a shirt. This ain't Oprah. Everybody don't get one. You got to come out here and earn it. Christina Green has done just that. Duce goes to the basket. Hard foul, but she converts that one.
Wow.
Briley now has 7 on the night.
She's called taking one for the team there.
She'll go for the and one, 22 and 45. That's Lentz and Johnson that make their way back in for Pitkin. This thing will balloon to 30 points here. And again, we believe that 32 or 35 is the margin. I think 35 is. Laney quickly getting up and getting back in there as that one bounces around and is out of there.
Dyer trying to tip that one over to Green, but she was a little bit closer to the bucket than I think originally planned, but it went out on a Pitkin player, so Lady Rams are inbounding the ball. She's Green is looking for someone, gets it out here to Duce out here at the top of the key. Duce dribbling around, passes it over to Johnson. Johnson driving the lane.
Oh, they're going to have a run out the other way up, and that one is no good. Blocked away and out of there.
Pitkin struggled on that, otherwise free shots at it.
Yeah, and that's when you know that the legs are tired. Everybody's tired. Green just going through everyone, unable to get it. Laney's there. Doesn't pull that one down, but Jody quickly gets it, the steal, and back to Dyer. Dyer's hammered, and we'll get to the basket to shoot free throws, and that's Natalie Nolan, her 4th personal foul. That's her 5th. Boy, we missed that one on her, too. So now you've got a couple of players that have fouled out.
Well, it's the number 1 on her shirt with +1.
All right. Scoreboard not quite working there, Chuck. We'll hit the refresh on that while we've got this going on. Boy, it's been one of those nights the Gremlins have got in here and gotten us tonight.
Technology, your best friend or worst enemy, folks.
That's right.
And we're all about needing technology to bring you these games. So.
There you see it back on your scoreboard, 67-38. 4th quarter we play.
Yeah, I could update that too.
5:57 remaining here. You know, in rain and snow and sleet and all of that, we've got a great signal. Let it get sunny out there one time, and we're in trouble.
Yeah.
Good steal inside. Dyer hammered and will go back down to the floor.
Goodness. And go back down to the line, too.
22 is whistle for that, and that's the freshman. And look, things have gotten really, really physical down there. Dyer takes a couple of dribbles at it and goes over there and calmly sinks that one. Well, what a big night. 30 points on the evening.
Sinks the second one as well.
Gets that one, does Dyer. And now 31-point cushion.
Just taken away by Duce.
Dyer with the little fake. Now you're going to see mass substitutions coming in for Oak Hill.
Johnson gets fouled and pushed to the floor there.
That's going to send Laney back to the line.
I think that was on 22.
Subs coming back in. I see Cetus is in there, Lacaz is in there, Quartz is in there, and I'm going to have to refer to my page here. As that one rolls around and gets out of there. But
20 lays that one in. That was
Lacaz is able to go in
yes.
and get that one to fall.
Pitkin doing a job now to get it down the field, down the court rather. Called that a tie ball.
Between LSUA basketball and all of these and some of those, and goodness gracious, 71-38, 33-point cushion.
Who's it's and what's it's galore, right?
Right. But at least we've got the scoreboard back working, the game back working. Thankfully, it wasn't a close one. But again, we will have this back up in its entirety. kind of a hook shot there. And good work being done all around.
Ooh, tie ball. And that's going to go over to Pitkin.
Pitkin able to hang on and get going there. That is Addison Nugent.
Number 3?
Yep, Nugent, the sophomore, that is in there as we wind things down. 4:46 remaining in this one. Been waiting all game for that. And the clock has stopped on it. How about that?
How about that?
Won't stop for long, though, as they keep this game going. 33 points in this, and we're a basket away from that running
Ports
clock.
Popped at 3 and missed that one.
Look, she's a solid shooter as you'll have. She's going to grow into to a pretty solid player. That one is up, and it is good. That's Lentz. Battle of some younger players in there, and going to be solid for years to come here, both of these squads. Clearing out, that's going to be a travel whistle against the younger Doucet. Rosalind is whistled for that one. Rosalind, the 8th grader, youngest player that's out there, but really gets a lot of minutes with this Oak Hill team as we're halfway home now in the 4th. Back outside, they'll roll around. That one is from deep, no good, controlled by Lacaz. And Oak Hill off and running again. These young ladies, a lot of work in that big JV win that they had earlier. Inside to Nugent, unable to get that one. Fall bangs around. Lacaz there for the board. Not the bucket, but she'll go to the free throw line to shoot a couple.
That was quick work. She just went in, quickly grabbed it, hopped, and threw it up there again for a shot at it.
Lexi Strother now in the game, gets whistled for the foul. We'll try to check some of the other ones that are out there if there are any more.
I don't know if she has contacts and has a problem there.
She may have got hit in the
right eye.
Yeah, in the eye. Not happy about that. That'll leave a mark there for that young lady, and you hate to see that.
These prom's not right around the corner.
72-40 in this one, 3:45 remaining. Rams will shoot the rest of the way. That bounces in there, and it's good. Off to the far side now. Good work by Cetus to just cause. And that's the thing. You've got your younger players in there, but all of them get a lot of minutes in here.
Right.
So just the intensity is there. 73-40. Crashing down defensively. Lacaz comes out of that. And we know how many key minutes she gets. She courts as well. Over to Cetus. That one banged around and out of bounds it goes.
Just a little low on that pass. Been nice to have it up about another foot.
We'll work on our Southern Air Cool play of the game, but I don't think there's any doubt about our Quibido's player of the game in this one. Gosh, I don't know anybody, again, that's playing at such a high level as senior guard number 1, Christina Green. And it could, so here's the theory, as that shot is up and it's good, why she's playing so well. Our Quibido's player of the game shirts are what color?
Green. Green?
I got nothing. Big shout out to Sheriff Mark Wood, who is watching from home tonight or from outside of the arena. We know that. He called in to check in with us, and it was because the broadcast had paused. So he's like, what happened to you? Like, uh-oh, we'll be back, Sheriff, I promise.
Probably thinking if I was still working with him, that we wouldn't have this problem.
I didn't want to get into that. Oh, that's right. If you were still, that's right. It's been a while since you've been there.
It has been.
Coming up the backside, and that's good work to hang on to that one by that young lady, Lentz. Three off the front iron. Cetus does a great job of boxing out. Throws that one away, though. Lentz there. Another correction. That is 12. Jocelyn Johnson that picks that one up. Inside now, Lacaz got it, and it's going the other way.
Got a little speed on her feet.
That spun around. So we will see.
That's number 14 coming in. Number 22, and number 30 long hair.
Don't have them on my roster
32.
on here.
22, 32, and 14 came in.
73-40 in this one as they play out the final 2:14 here. Spun around going the other way. Never made it to that running clock portion of it, but I don't guess that's important at all. Rebound controlled by Oak Hill as it's kicked out, and they'll look to step back and hold a little bit. Well, no, Coach Casey West will keep that offense going.
Yep.
That one knocked around and out.
Essentially, your JV squad is in there.
Indeed.
And,
or
junior high, maybe even.
Yeah, but they'll continue to go at it because they are the future of this. That one is up, and it's good. Lexi Strother gets into the scoring column with that long range.
Coach West had told us before, she's going to play.
That's right.
Girls deserve it, and let them get in there and get after it.
Keep an eye out for the relaunch of the 446sports.com website. You can keep up with all our upcoming games, and keep an eye out tomorrow on our Facebook page. You'll see them there as well.
She gets on with another bucket there, too, number 33.
Yeah, Strother having herself a good couple of trips down the floor. This one just under a minute. Those young ladies will not stop.
And it falls there for number 32 for the Lady Rams. Stolen by LaCaz, back up in there, 20. Another bucket.
Corton Nugent set to come back in if there is another stoppage, but I can't swear that there will be in this one. Expect Oak Hill to hang on to it the next trip down the floor. That one is up, and it's no good. Rebound controlled out. Going the other way, and that one is thrown away. And that's where you get in end of it. They're trying to get up and down the floor. Everybody wants to get into it. LaCaz, or correction, that's Rosalind Ducey that pulled it down. She gets it out front to LaCaz, and it's taken away with 7, 6, and 5. Forward, no fouls, please. Keep the whistles in your pocket, gentlemen. 1, and that's the ball game. 77-45. We'll get an opportunity, we believe, to talk to Coach Casey West here in just a moment. We'll swap down and give her the headset. Big night, 77-45, 32-point margin. Again, congratulations to our player of the game. It is Christina Green. She has 30 back-to-back performances that she has done that. Getting settled in now with head coach Casey West. And Coach West, makeup game tonight was thrown on here, and you ladies came out and really flexed their muscle in this one.
Yeah, I think that, we got a little bit of confidence the other night winning that big game, and I think that we were ready when we stepped on the court. Pickens, they're not a bad team. They had one of their best players was missing tonight.
Yep,
and
Robinson, I believe, didn't go.
Yeah, and it definitely hurt them. So.
Yeah. Tell me about them, and this may sound like a broken record, but tell me about one again. She just 30 points tonight she put up.
I know.
Thought she had a good one with 27, but 30.
I know. I just feel like we were trying to work and give her the ball a little bit more, and she's doing a great job with that assignment. When I said it the other day, I've been seeing that player in practice, and when we have her on one team and Briley and them on another team, and she's a guard on the other team, she can do that a lot of the night. So it's nothing new for me. I'm just glad to see it on the court, and I'm glad that she's helping us win ball games.
Very good, well-rounded game by all of your ladies. We saw Alexis come back. I know she had the sprain last week. Didn't show any ill effects tonight. She came out and had a great game.
Yeah, she did. It's a good group of kids, man. They work hard, they play hard, and they love it, so that helps.
Able to get deep into your bench tonight, too. How important is that down the stretch to get some of your players that don't get as much time into a ball game in crunch time, in good minutes?
It matters. I mean, the other night against Hicks, I played 9 girls.
That's right.
So, at any time I can use – I know what their capabilities are, and I'm learning it more and more when I put them out there. And so trying to put them in the best situation to help our team win ball games. So.
Well, indeed they did that. So congratulations on your win. And congratulations once again to our back-to-back player of the game, Christina Green, does it again. So
I'll go get her.
She asked me when I got here, she says, do you have my shirt? And I thought she said shirts. But, yeah, we've got one for her tonight and from last night. So there you have it.
I'm going to go get her.
Sounds good. Coach West spending a little bit of time with us, and we certainly appreciate the work that she does. And goodness gracious, Christina Green she's going to be the recipient of our Quibido's Player of the Game shirt. She'll get both of these brought to you by Quibido's, and the shirts brought to you by BU Designs by Melissa Gann. So great work by that young lady, and she'll get not only, look, we'll get that put on her. It's a good thing I brought two shirts tonight. So here's your shirt from the other night, and they're different sizes, but that's okay. And that's your shirt from tonight as player of the game. So we'll hold one of them up for the camera right there, if you would. There you go. So tell me, what's going on with you? I mean, I told you last week that I thought you had one of the best weeks I've seen. You come out tonight and get above your 27. You finish the night with 30 tonight. You're just feeling it.
I don't know, honestly. I think I'm just starting to get my confidence back. And I've always heard Coach George say, she can't shoot, she can't shoot, she can't use her left hand. So anytime we play him, I like to prove him how much better I've gotten over the years.
Well, I love that statement from you, too. Your entire team did such a great job. I mean, the work of Johnson and Jowers and Briley, everybody played as a team. The two that come in and play so well, Lacaz and Cetus, when they come back in, you guys don't seem like you drop off any at all.
No, we always make sure during practice we incorporate them in everything that we do. We always sub them in with us just to make sure that we're always on the same page and they're not lost or they can't keep up with us. We always want them to be able to play at the same pace that we can play.
So what do you guys do to finish strong like this? Because I can see that switch flipping a little bit. And you guys have played a great season, had a wonderful season, but you've ramped it up a bit these last few games.
Yeah, I just think we're not quite ready for the season to end, but if it's going to end, we want it to be a good end to it. Like, we want to beat every team that we can as hard as we can.
That's just such strong words, too. You told me last game y'all weren't going to lose again. You came out here and you showed a great effort tonight on there. So our Quibido's Player of the Game, Christina Green, continue. Does it have anything to do with our Player of the Game shirts being green? Are they built for you?
Maybe.
Maybe so. Great work, Christina. I'll let you get back to your team. When you're done, if you'd come back out here, we'll get a picture with those two.
All righty.
Christina Green, the senior here, 27 a night ago and 30 tonight. Just a tremendous performance by that young lady. And we'll come back and we'll get a picture with her before she gets out of here. Congratulations to the ladies from Oak Hill. And look, that's right, we're sporting the Lady Rams t-shirt on here too. So again, keep an eye on our Facebook page. Keep an eye on the new website that should launch tomorrow. And you'll be able to keep up to date with all of the things that we're going to do. If you have not found us on YouTube, get on over there and do that. Hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and you'll be able to keep up with everything that it is that we do. For my man Chuck Perkins, I am Doug Gann. That's going to do it here from Oak Hill. God bless you all and good night.